Even hope you're well. I'm going to quickly do a vegan food review on food that I've bought, eaten, tried, tested, and give them scores. And I'll start off with the most controversial one, Juicy Marbles. I picked these next day with yellow sticking test Sainsbury's the other day, on Thursday I think it was. I bought 2 boxes, put one straight in the freezer at that price. And then I had a comment saying, check the ingredients. And you're absolutely right, it's all ultra processed, it's not great. But I fancied it. And I started thinking about this a little bit. I'm the one who's been harping on about ultra processed and not having ultra processed. I've got a container full of diced up, chopped up by myself, watermelon in the fridge. I have a few pieces in there. It's not me. When it comes to the meat alternatives, I'd rather have an alternative. If it's damaging me, it's damaging me, but I'm not giving anything for it, am I? So I'm going to leave that there. But yeah, I've got those. I'm going to give them, I like them actually. I'm going to give them 9 out of 10. Straight away, 9 out of 10. I do like them. I understand where you're coming from. It's going to get worse for the person who put the comment, and I appreciate your comments. I really do. Always leave comments. They're fantastic. The Vegan Butcher 7 fried chicken wasn't the greatest. It was an offer on at Tesco's last week, and the last 2 weeks the Tesco's food, they were having a refit the week before, so there was no meat food at all. And last week a lot of things were out of stock because they got this offer on. So this, I'm going to give a 6 out of 10. Wasn't the greatest, wasn't my big thing, but you know. Italian style veggie balls from the Tofu Company. Picked it up because it was a yellow sticker. Going to give them 5 out of 10. Normally £3. No, I wouldn't buy them again. 5 out of 10. I like the idea of having an alternative, but 5 out of 10 it is, I'm afraid. Sorry. So yeah, I'm not going to go over that. Shrimpy. I've always been a fan of these. I used to do a lot of sweet and sour shrimpy, about once a week even, or once a fortnight. 6 out of 10. So it's not feeding the love at the moment. Hold on. Not feeding the love at the moment. Sainsbury's Plant Pioneer VLT. Vegan bacon, lettuce and tomato. It's all ultra processed. Just go there. I mean, please do. I had it as part of a meal deal. I'm going to give that 6 out of 10. Wasn't going to get 5 out of 10 actually. Going back and remembering what it was really like. This is a bit of a weird one, but I'm going to put them in there. Microgreens. I've got them on the go all the time now for my salads and that. I'll give them. Which one's that? The Rocket. I'm going to give it 6 out of 10. I do prefer the Geeky. 6 out of 10. That's a lot, that's why I'm going quick. Alfalfa, 6 out of 10. I bought this months ago. It's been in the freezer and I had it. Beyond Meals Spaghetti Bolognese. You don't need to tell me to check the ingredients. I'll tell you this. I won't buy it again. 5 out of 10. I nearly gave it a 4, but I'm going to give it 5. Better be quicker, isn't it? The gym. I've been using this Sneak quite a bit lately. It's really expensive, but I love it. I'm going to give that 9.5 out of 10. I use others, but that is my go-to for electrolytes, BCAAs. It's a really good hydration drink. 30 servings, but it is expensive. But it is vegan. I love this. I'm currently, this one's the orange, I believe. Summer orange, I can't read it. I'm on purple violets now, and I love it. That I'm going to give 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. Paid £5 for a pizza because I went to Sainsbury's. Meatless Farms spicy pepperoni sandwich. It wasn't bad. It was the Fillanole on that night. 7.5 out of 10. It was £5. 7 because it was a fiver. 7 out of 10. Time for posterity. Air fry bites. The crispy pea and lemon. These were on offer at Tesco's the other week. Bought them, tried them. And I don't always film my food review. I didn't do the last one for some reason. Just because I fancied I'd change it and I thought I'd do this a bit early. These 6 out of 10. No, 5 out of 10. I'm not a big fan of them, to be honest. 5 out of 10. Very expensive normally, so definitely wouldn't be buying them normally. Lightly salted tortilla chips. You've got to be so careful to make sure you get the vegan ones. I'm going to give them 7 out of 10. These are lush. real hummus chips. Caramelised onion and balsamic vinegar. The trouble is once I open the packet, it doesn't make it home. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Tesco's kind of got me on their Scam the Club cards. You can do different things and get extra points. New York Bakery bagels is one of them. I tried some of the lighter, 30% less calories. They're smaller bagels. So 6 out of 10. Lightly salted rice cakes. 6.5 out of 10. They're a good staple to have in, but they're not the greatest tasting thing in the world, are they? Dark wine sunflower loaf. I go for a mixture. I really like the sourdough. A really good sourdough though is going to cost you £5, and it's just me. If there were 2 of us and it wasn't going to go stale, in times of the essence, I'm waffling on. These have a longer date on because they've got preservatives in. They do the job though. They feed me 5 out of 10. Stockwell's tortilla chips. Usually these are quite broken, but guess what? This time they weren't. I'm going to give them an extra point for that. I'm going to give them 6 out of 10. They're like 59p a bag. Clearly marked for vegans, and if you can get a packet which is not broken, they're great. Rice cakes again, so don't need to do them again. I tried these yakisoba noodles. They were on offer at Tesco's. Going to be quite expensive normally. It's that brand, isn't it? Not much for 6 out of 10. Not a great deal to say about them, really. Pro Cherry yogurt, one of my favourites. The reason it's destroyed is because Frankie finishes it off for me. She's such a good girl, is Frankie. I'm going to give that 7.5 out of 10. Oh, the Coconut Collabs raspberry flavour was on offer the other week. I tried that. 7 out of 10. Raspberry again, so I'm not going to do that again. Tortilla chips again, so I'm not going to do them. Trouble with things like tortilla chips, I've been having them a bit weekly and they're not the healthiest thing. What's this, Sean? Oh, Tesco's chestnut mushrooms. 8 out of 10. Mushrooms are really good for vitamin D, aren't they? Trek protein flapjacks, salted caramel, 9 grams of protein in each one. 8.5 out of 10. Warburton's bagels. This would be the cinnamon and raisin ones. 8 out of 10. I prefer the cinnamon and raisin ones, but you can't have anything with them, really, can you? So, out of 10. The Gym Kitchen Piri Piri grains. I picked these up and on offer. 13 grams of protein. Quick in the meal. Not bad. 7 out of 10. Vivera salmon fillets. 8 out of 10. I do like them, to be honest. They are a favourite. 8 out of 10. What have I dropped down? Mighty Oats, honey flakes, they're not organic though. 7 out of 10. Green seedless grapes, 6 out of 10. Prefer black grapes, love black grapes. If they're ever like the Reverend Black Grape, I love black grapes. Sorry, get off the bag. There's plenty more to score, sorry, so I'm trying to be quick as I can. All this. Well, Meerkat Mayhem, vegan sweets, candy. I think there's some. You want to talk about, these were given to me as a gift. Look at the ingredients there, it's great. 6 out of 10. Another gift, free from Giant Chocolate Buttons. 8 out of 10. Chocolate buttons, what can you say? Cinnamon Raisin New York Bakery. I do prefer them. 8 out of 10. Free from Bacon Rashers. Unbelievable. Suitable for vegans. 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. And the one thing I do love about when I do one of these videos, it means then I've got a load of stuff to recycle. And I like to get rid of all the recycling when I can. OMV, deliciously vegan, no steak and gravy slices from Asda, of course. 8 out of 10, they're really nice. They are really nice. Chicago Tan Stuffed Crust Sticky Barbecue Jackfruit Pizza. 8 out of 10. I actually enjoyed that one, so I can't. That's it. Oh, that's all right. That's not me, so I'm not going to score. I don't know what it's about. Yeah, Marks and Spencer's. Bought a veggie casserole, vegan by ingredients. Didn't enjoy it. 4 out of 10. Marks and Spencer's food's really good normally. Really, really good. 4 out of 10. Some low scores. Sometimes I think I'm worried about going too high at scores, but been quite a few low scores tonight. Shiitake mushrooms. Don't buy them that often. Tesco's finest. 8 out of 10. Plant Chef Osing wraps. 7.5 out of 10. I get them as part of a meal deal. They're not bad. Linda McCartney 6 red onion and rosemary sausages, vegan. 7.5 out of 10. They're worth buying. Innocent Citrus Shield. It's just the drinks of the meal deal. Try and get a different one for different flavours each time. I give that 7 out of 10. I've still got a bit to go. Sorry, guys. I will ramp it down though. This is why I do them quicker. You don't need to hear me waffle on for half an hour over the same things. I've done them already. Sorry. Right. Better Nature Tempeh. Tempeh. I'll call Tempeh. It's Tempeh. I picked this up on offer. What should you? Mediterranean pieces. Did not like it. And I've got a block to use, and that's the be all and end all. I love tofu. I can't get used to this. I know the history behind it. I'm going to give that 6 out of 10. Awesome Hydrate Electrolyte Blend. Blackcurrant flavour. I won these last year. They are good. I'll give that one this. But I've got sneaks better. I'll give that 5 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Tesco's protein noodles. They are vegan. Part of a meal deal. I only picked them up because something else I wanted wasn't in. So I'm going to give them 5 out of 10. Cheaper ways of doing things. Tesco's white tortilla wraps. 7 out of 10. I use the O bag. Cathedral City grated. Little story here. I love the block stuff. The slices I imitate this. Frankie had 2/3 of this. Little dabble in her meals because I just couldn't get on with it anymore. 6 out of 10. It's a difficult one because it's the best vegan cheese out there. But even so, 6 out of 10. Tesco's tomato and onion and herb pasta. It's not very good, to be honest. 5 out of 10. The cheapest chips though. Vegetable Goza, which is vegan, is a go-to. It's a safe one for me. What am I going to give in? 8 out of 10. It's the price that puts it down. Bulk hydration drink, and you're getting a few of these. I'm doing an IROX in October, which I'll talk about later on. I'm using my Odin's up because I've got the new stuff coming in, like a new tub of purple violets. That score's going to get a 10, but we're on this one. Mixed berry. 6 out of 10. Plain yogurt. I never use it for purpose, which is like for. I'll give it 6 out of 10. Harpro strawberry, love it. 7 out of 10. Harpro cherry, I've already done one, so no need to do that one. What we got here then? Oh, bulk vegan protein powder. White chocolate and coconut. Sounds lovely. Sounds much better than it is, but I'll give that 7 out of 10. I've got a new favourite. It's over there, and I've got a 66 portion coming in. You know, it's 66 scoops worth. It was on offer on. Yeah. Jason sourdough protein seeded. Oh, I tried this. 10 every slice. 10. 7 out of 10. New York Bakery sesame bagels. 8 out of 10. Again. Okay. Oh, one of these Sainsbury's slightly salted tortilla chips. 7 out of 10. The price was probably a bit more expensive. This Purdy's Rejuvenate. Grape and apple. I love this. You get this in the co-op meal deal, but you pay a lot more for the co-op. But this on its own would be a 9 out of 10 all day long. 9 out of 10 all day long. Innocent Green Energized, 8 out of 10. The Growers Harvest Red Kidney Beans, great for a chili, 8 out of 10. Where'd you get your protein? I just dropped some at there. What did I drop? Sorry, guys. Sainsbury's Classic Hummus, 8 out of 10. It's organic as well. So organic, that was good. 8, 10. Planted pulled barbecue is quite nice actually. I'll give that 8 out of 10. Cathedral City slices, 6 out of 10. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Coconut collab mango and passion fruit, 6 out of 10. Whole grain rice in a microwave packet. You can put that packet in boiling water if you're off camping or something. So I'm going to give that 8.5 out of 10. It's so cheap and versatile, it's worth it. Bacon rashers, again, I've already scored. What's this? Wild Rocket. You know, if I bought it, I might as well 8.5 out of 10. Tesco's Organic Firm Tofu, which I couldn't get last week. It's £1.90 normally. I'm going to give that 9 out of 10. Pick these at Momo cranberry and raisin porridges, but they're so expensive, that's going to score you down. 6 out of 10 purely because of the cost. Too expensive. Protein again, I've done that one already. Tesco's baked beans, the vegan ones, good barker. 8 out of 10, you can't go wrong with. Asda fajita cooking sauce, 7.5 out of 10. I really don't know what I'm getting each time to get. Done them once already. What's this one? It says vegetable gravy granules, but it is vegan. Marked up there. In the cupboard, cheapest chips, 70p, that tub from Tesco. So I'm going to give that 8 out of 10. Jason's, I went through the... Oh, the Jason Sourdough Ciabatta, number 8, 8.5 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Schwartz Jamaican jerk seasoning, if you can get that. That was nice. 9 out of 10. Great on tofu if you marinate on tofu. 9 out of 10. Plant Chef sweet potato and coconut soup. 8.5 out of 10. Not the time of year for it, but when you have it, it is really nice. And you know, I meant to my cupboard to stock it up again, sort of thing. You have to go through these things at times, don't you? Microgreens, the Venic Geek, 9 out of 10. They're the best ones out there. Rice again, I've already done. Tesco's Organic, already done. Can't read. What did I? This spring vegetable pie, I can't score it because the guy does the Far's open days. He's fantastic. I'd love to give it it's a 10 out of 10, but it's not commercial, it's not industrial. If you get the Far's open day and the guy with the pies are there, buy as many as you want because they are fantastic. Ainsley's corn pasty, 7 out of 10. Black eyed peas in water, 8 out of 10. And finally, last but not least, Zzz's vegan rainbow lasagna. And if you, the thing with this is you cook it from frozen, it takes a while, but it is worth it. 8 out of 10. And that is it. Almost 20 minutes. Just wrap it up. Yeah, because I'm tired. I know. So almost it. The onion bhaji, 6 out of 10. I'm sick to death of it, to be honest. But it's the only thing they give you at Co-op. And finally, pumpkin seeds, good for amigas. I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. Right, let's wrap it up now. That is Ty's in the background saying, come on, your time's up. It's my turn to, you know. Yeah, that's it really. If you've got this far, please give it a thumbs up. It's really appreciated. Please feel free to leave comments. They are appreciated. I do need to respond to some more. I do appreciate that. And if you can get used to food reviews, food shots, Ty destroying my place. What you got there, mate? Well, you just knocked down off. He just knocked down my battery charger. And sorry about this. Ty's guest appearance. We knew it was going to happen, didn't we? Yes. Vegan food shops and dog walks. Please subscribe. You will be getting a bit of exercise in there because I've been training up now for. I'm on week 7, I think. Doing IROX in Birmingham on Saturday, no, October the 25th. Doing it for the Macmillan Cancer. It's my thingy. Well, I can put it. My trek. I've done for Fars a few, the walks and the marathons, and now I took last year off, but I want to get back in. I wanted to do an IROX, but I couldn't get an individual ticket, which I could sponsor to Spars. So I could only get one to go for Macmillan. So I'm doing it for Macmillan. It's a great charity. I know it is, Macmillan. And yeah. They say don't work with children or animals. Well, thanks, Ty. Yeah, so he's here. Yeah, he's in for the kill. Ty needs my attention, so I'm going to wrap it up there. If you've got this far, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And, you know, you might get more Ty. You definitely get lots of Diggs and you get lots of Frankie and the other gang. The A team, the A plus team, the A minus team, the B team, the Z team. Don't even go there. I've never done one on the Z team. It's one dog which I can only walk on its own. That's the story for the other day. So take care. Stay safe. Till next one. Bye. Bye, Ty. Say bye. Yeah. Ty says bye too. Bye.